The wisdom in I Ching Feng Shui is the foundation of world peace. Good day to audience around the world. Welcome to Professional I Ching Feng Shui TV station, Weixin TV station. Today is Monday, July 22nd, 2019, and it's now 11:30 p.m. in Taiwan. I'm Julie Zhang Xiuping. We are beginning today's program with exchanges between religions. Understanding for Daoyuan has grown in Chanjishan Weixin Shengjiao because of our interaction with them during many international religious activities, such as Iruha International Religious Conference. On July 17th, Daoyuan held the 70th anniversary grand celebration. A delegation of representative masters and virtuous fellows of Chanjishan Weixin Shengjiao has attended this special celebration, planted the seed of friendship, and pray for world peace with Daoyuan together.
Daoyuan of Taiwan headquarters held its 70th anniversary celebration on July 17th. Weixin Shengjiao Master Yuan Tang, Master Yuan Ping, Master Yuan Xian, Master Yuan Rong, Master Yuan Gan, Master Yuan Ying, Master Yuan Ming, and Master Yuan Qing, and various fellows represented to join the celebration. The Daoyuan was established in Jinan City, Shandong Province, China, in 1920. Many old practitioners prayed for the highest authority of the Holy Spirit in the universe and created by the revelation of God. In order to pity the sorrows of all beings, to vent the secret of the world, to expound and propagate the commonality of the five religions, Christianity, Buddhism, Taoism, Islam, and Confucianism, and to resolve differences in religious portals, hoping that the people of the world can cultivate the innate conscience, cultivate the true heart, the true spirit, the true nature, and promote world peace, thus creating the Daoyuan to the people of the world. The Taiwan Daoyuan was founded in Taipei on June 5th of the lunar year in 1949. The president of Zhu Yingchuan was appointed as the first director of the Taiwan Daoyuan. After 17 years of history, many of Daoyuans of Taiwan have been established one after another. Taipei Daoyuan was also promoted to Taiwan headquarters, and the current director is the 7th, Mr. Shengjiao. Masters and virtuous fellows of Weixin Shengjiao participated in the commemoration of the Daoyuan. They were in the face of the world as a family, and religious exchange all agreed to cooperate with each other. Congratulating the Daoyuan on its 70th anniversary, at the same time, Umodo of Japan and Gaodai of Vietnam and other religions at home and abroad set staff to attend the ceremony, also pray for religious peace and jointly promote the hope of world peace. Weixin News at Taipei.
Now it's time for Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi's footprint. From July 13th to 14th, during the weekend, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi gave virtuous fellows of lecture training program and outdoor education in the famous Alishan. There, they visited the Shouzhengong Temple, which was established in 1954, and welcomed the first sunlight and the beautiful sea of clouds at Zhushan viewing platform at 5:27 a.m. on July 14th. In addition, they went to Tatajia and Longyingsi Temple. The key point of this outdoor education is understanding the geographic mystery of Taiwan's representational mountain range and the feng shui of historical temples. We encourage our students to verify what they have learned in class by practice. Meanwhile, following Wang Tan Laozu's revelation, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi piously invited the Nine Dragon Immortal Master to oversee the construction of the Nine Dragon Pillars in Weixin Shengjiao Bagua Holy City, hoping that the construction will be completed successfully and everyone is safe and sound.
On the 13th and the 14th, the founder of Chanjishan Weixin Shengjiao, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi, led the fellow cultivators of the lecture training program to Alishan for the outdoor feng shui education of the surrounding geography. They worshipped the heavenly lord Shentian of the northern heaven in Shouzhengong Temple and the ancient Buddha Jigong in Longyingshi Temple. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi further elucidated the wondrous dharma of each respective deities. This field trip was organized by the Department of the Lecture Training Program. The fellow cultivators departed from the different places to the gathering point of Alishan National Scenic Area. The first stop was Shouzhengong Temple, where the Heavenly Lord Shentian of the Northern Heaven was worshipped. The vice chairman of the temple, Mr. Hong, gave a warm welcome to Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi and all Weixin fellows. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi explained the predestined relationship with the Heavenly Lord Shentian and how the deity blessed him since his childhood and even during the period of his religious practice and propagation of Tao. He further elucidated the Zen and the Dharma gate revealed in the icon of Heavenly Lord Shentian, who's holding the sword in the right hand and pointing the middle finger of the left hand, with the right foot on the snake and the left foot on the turtle. He encouraged the fellow cultivators to achieve enlightenment through abandoning the vicious selfishness and cultivating themselves piously, bravely, and diligently, as the icon of Heavenly Lord Shentian revealed. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi further explained the feng shui of the temple and requested all the disciples to observe the surrounding geography carefully. Everyone all listened to the wondrous Dharma with joy in belief. After listening to the instruction of Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi, the disciples also took the chance to go hiking and exercise. Having a healthy body is important in practicing Tao, as the body is like the boat in transcending spirits. Everyone walked by and enjoyed a rare forest bath. In the early morning of June 14th, everyone took a forest train to Zhushan observation deck to watch the sunrise. Then Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi explained to the disciples how the dragon vein of Yushan, which was originated from Kunlun Mountain, separated from here and pointed out the spot of the dragon node. He further instructed that the mountains were the demonstration of the 500 arhats in teaching us the cultivation principles of the mundane world. Then Master Yuan Yi, Master Yuan Ping, and Master Yuan Zi were assigned to share their experiences of Tao verification to all fellow cultivators. After lunch, they arrived at Yushan Tataka Visitor Center many years ago. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi had brought disciples to see the peaks of Yushan to explain the dragon vein and the precious dragon node. However, this view was blocked by tall trees after so many years and covered by the heavy fog, so everyone couldn't witness it in this trip. In the exhibition hall on the second floor of the visitor center, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi used the displayed old pictures of Yushan to explain the related knowledge of feng shui about the dragon node of it. The last stop of the field trip was Longyingshi Temple of the ancient Buddha Jigong in Chukou, which is also the starting point of Alishan Mountain. The temple host, Mr. Cho, and the executive director, Mr. Cai, warmly welcomed Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi and the Weixin fellows to worship the ancient Buddha Jigong, also called the Tathagata Haha. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi shared the Dharma gate and the instruction of Jigong Chanshi to awaken the disciples. Jigong Chanshi once said, "The wife is empty, and the child is also empty, as we all have to cross the river of death alone." This instruction has indicated the importance of individual self-cultivation. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi further explained the landscape and feng shui of the treasure land at Longyingshi Temple. The outdoor education completed successfully, and all the disciples expressed their gratitude to Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi with warm applause. Weixin News, Alishan.
Take a break. We will come back soon.
2019年建筑设计。
Research and Development Center for Religious Affairs of Weixin Shengjiao and Japan's Omo Tokyo have had many exchange visits through religious academic events to strengthen the interaction and facilitate religious cultural development of both religions. Mr. Yano Hiromi of Omo Tokyo's International Department has paid a visit to Weixin Shengjiao from July 11th to July 16th. Now, let's take a look.
Yano Hiromi, director of Omoto Japan, arrived in Taiwan on the 10th to visit Changjiang Weixin Shengjiao. He was invited to opening ceremony of Yijing Hall Drama Summer Program for college students. He later gave 2 lectures to the students and the virtuous fellows of Weixin Shengjiao. In his speech, Director Yano Hiromi introduced Omoto's belief in equality and peace, and offered valuable life suggestions. For this particular visit, Director Yano Hiromi was accompanied by Mr. Bill Roberts. Master Yuan Qing of Weixin TV was in charge of arranging a visiting itinerary to several branch temples. The first stop was Weixin Shengjiao main order, where Dean Chen Liyue, Deputy Dean Li of Weixin Shengjiao College, and lecturer Yuan Jia greeted the guests in front of Heavenly Hall Pond. The delegation was then guided through Weixin Boulevard to see the Southern Heavenly Gate, 33 Heavenly Kings, and pray tribute to golden-hued maker icon of Wang Chan Lao Zhu. The second stop was to visit headquarters Changjiang Xianfo Si Temple to learn about the natural principles of feng shui applied to architectures and the historical side of the beginning of the world. They also visited the Weixin Museum to learn about Grandmaster's footprint of preaching over the last 37 years. During the visit, Director Yano Hiromi rang the bell of world peace to pray for world peace. Hemei Branch Temple in Zhanghua was the last stop on the itinerary, where Master Yuan Qing and the lecturer Yuan Jia introduced the establishment of the branch temple. In addition to headquarters Changjiang Xianfo Si Temple, Weixin Shengjiao main order, Taipei Daan Si Branch Temple, and Hemei Branch Temple, the delegation also visited Chen Yuansheng, a central old Chinese medicine pharmacy in Dadaocheng, to take a look at the modern application of Yijing Feng Shui principles. The purpose of this visit was to enhance mutual understanding in preparation for future collaboration on attending world peace jointly. Weixin News.
Following Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi's instruction, Masters of Weixin Shengjiao formed a delegation to attend the Iruha International Religious Conference organized by the Daoyuan on July 18th. Take a look.
Representatives from various religious groups in the world attended the third Iruha International Conference held on July 18th at Taipei Hero House and expressed the common goal of humanity seeking world peace and respect and love among religions. Some masters and virtuous fellows from Changjiang Weixin Shengjiao, led by Master Yuan Ping, attended the conference and presented the topic, Religions and Development for Sustainable World Peace. Omoto in Japan organized Iruha International Conference, with the notion of world peace based on all religions have the same roots and equality for all. This notion is similar to the idea of world peace of Weixin Shengjiao. Therefore, Weixin Shengjiao sent representatives to participate in the conference for 2 consecutive years to express the idea and practice of world peace of Weixin Shengjiao. They communicated with various religious groups around the world in the hope of working together to promote world peace. Master Yuan Ping mentioned that world peace is the common goal of all human beings. The way Weixin Shengjiao pursuing world peace is cultivating one's heart. The Chinese word Weixin Shengjiao mean the sacred teachings based on the heart. Therefore, the basis of the Weixin Shengjiao, faith is the heart. On the practical side, Master Yuan Ping pointed out that we utilize I Ching and Feng Shui of the Chinese culture to solve the practical problems faced by human beings in the contemporary world. We enhance the spiritual quality of human beings by religious practice, and we look forward to achieving an ideal of one world as a family. Weixin Shengjiao delegates share the idea of the whole world as one family to the Iruha. They also communicated with various religious groups and wished to promote world peace and one world as a family together. Weixin News, Taipei.
Take a break. We will come back soon.
记
Another international exchange news. Delegation of Vietnam Gaotai has arrived in Taiwan. In the afternoon of July 17th, they visited Chanjishan Weixin Shengjiao Bagua Holy City and had a conversation with Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi at Weixin Shengjiao College. Let's watch the footage together.
As a representative of the chairman of Godai's Sacerdotal Council, Director Chen Jin of Godai's International Department visited Weixin Shengjiao and invited Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi to the 95th anniversary of Godai. Director Chen and his wife arrived at the Weixin Shengjiao College with Master Yuan Qing in the afternoon, while Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi welcomed them at Qingxian Hall, accompanied by Ding Chen of Weixin Shengjiao College and Master Yuan Qing of Weixin TV station. Director Chen expressed his great concern to Grandmaster's health as well. Also, in response to the questions Director Chen had proposed, Grandmaster wrote down the replies and detailed all of them, and further, Director Chen exchanged ideas regarding role of man. As they talked about the future development of New Religion Alliance in East Asia, they discussed the matter of the other new religions' participation. They both had a smooth talk, and Director Chen looked forward to Grandmaster's visit to Vietnam. At last, Grandmaster gave Director Chen Weixin Shengjiao Dharma Treasure Series together with souvenirs, and expected more cooperation concerning promoting world peace in the future. Weixin News, Weixin Shengjiao College.
Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi instructs us that different religions are endowed with different providence when they revealed in the world. Society is benefited from different religions' expertise. In this week's Weixin Shengjiao feature story, we are showing you the relationship between I Ching Feng Shui and the worldly affairs. We hope that by telling real stories happened around us, you will be able to understand the wisdom behind the application of I Ching Feng Shui and the Yi divination. Let's watch today's topic together.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ami Tuofo. Welcome for watching Weixin Shengjiao feature story. Once, there was a virtuous fellow who worked in customer service industry. He complained to Hunyuan Chanshi. There was no fear in his life. He saw many fellows in his industry earned a lot of, but he didn't. Hunyuan Chanshi asked him whether he had worked as hard as others. He admitted that some did work harder than him, but he was supposed to have made a lot of effort too. Hunyuan Chanshi told him, "No pain, no gain. Since you didn't work as hard as others, so as your income." Hunyuan Chanshi pointed that each of us has different Dharma return. Some can earn suspendedly and some cannot. However, no matter what kind of job, we should work with respect. Respecting your job is an attitude of cherishing. It is also a kind of virtuous practicing. Having Dharma return without job respect, Dharma return will finally use up, and the people will stay poor throughout their lives without both. Huiyuan Chanshi further implies that people have different extent of Dharma return, but there are three things are the same. The first thing is Buddha character. Every creature has their own conscience. So Buddha said all creature has Buddha character. The second thing is time. Each of us owns 24 hours exactly. The last one is no more physical process of life, such as birth, getting old, being sick, and death. No matter how wealthy you are, you will be getting old, being sick, and finally die. No one can escape from these. This fellow actually has great Dharma return. After receiving the opinion from Huiyuan Chanshi, he worked harder than before without complaint. Half a year later, his deed has great profit return. A student of I Ching, being a supervisor, he was talented and educated. However, he failed to recite 60 vocabs, although he had spent a long time. He told Huiyuan Chanshi that he got lots of sociable events and had not much spare time to do homework. Huiyuan Chanshi asked him not to participate in unnecessary social activities. The responsibility for us to come to the earth is to perform virtuous practice and keep correcting ourselves. While some may spend 3 to 4 hours for virtuous practice, it is not wise enough for us to spend time on social activities instead. This supervisor thought what Huiyuan Chanshi told him was making sense. Therefore, he merged I Ching and his daily life, minimized the social activities, but carried out more virtuous practice. He is now on the right track in learning I Ching and healthier than before. Progression is shown in his career, but with fewer socialized friends in his daily life. Thank you for watching today's feature story. Bless you all. See you next time.
Grandmaster Huiyuan Chanshi reveals the profound wisdom of I Ching Feng Shui in simple language. He integrates the art of divination, unveils the mysteries of I Ching Feng Shui in the heart of the public, and creates a wonderful life for you and me with an authentic belief. Thank you for tuning in today. Please stay tuned at 11:30 p.m. on every Monday and 11:30 in the morning and 4 o'clock in the afternoon on every Tuesday for every week's Weixin news on Weixin TV. Wang Tang Laozu bless you and your family. World peace. See you next week.